everybody, and welcome to our top 10 quick comic picks. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our really quick show where we show you some of the biggest and best books that you can pick up this week from your comic book store or from infinityflux.net. Some really interesting books coming out this week, so let's get into them.
Yeah, we're going to start with Duke number 3. Yes, there are number ones out this week, but Duke is just so good. The people who want Duke dead find out that he's not dead.
Yep.
And they send somebody after him that longtime fans of G.I. Joe and or Cobra will recognize. And, will they be successful in taking him out? You'll have to read to find out.
And another big one, size-wise and important, is the Savage Sword of Conan. So this is a return to the classic magazine format for Savage Sword. This is all black and white. It is definitely for mature readers. This is a little bit more adult, like the original Savage Sword was. But in this one, you've got a kind of a one-shot story of Conan. You've got the return of Solomon Kane in a story. You got some prose. Just a lot of really goodness in this issue. So if you're a fan of the classic, pick this one up.
Next is Spider-Punk Arms Race number 1. This is a new Spider-Punk miniseries. And in this one, Justin Hammer is working with Doc Ock to maybe try to develop some weapons that can take down Spider-Punk and members of his band like Ms. Marvel, Riot Heart, Daredevil, and those guys. And just another cool new Spider-Punk story.
Next up, there's a lot of Venom, but we got some more. What If Venom number 1. This is actually really cool because this is, unlike a lot of these, this is actually a to-be-continued story where what happens at the moment that Eddie Brock got the symbiote way back, what if Jen Walters stepped in and actually got bonded with the symbiote? And this is going to lead to what I believe is a couple of different people taking on that. So really fun first issue of this What If series.
And next is Women of Marvel. This is a one-shot anthology book. This has about 5 or 6 different stories. The first story is really fun, featuring a bunch of different female characters, but from different time periods, which makes it a little bit unique. There's a Scarlet Witch story, a really cool Black Widow story with some great art. There's a Squirrel Girl story, and then there's a Madam Web story that gives us a little peek at what may come for some of the characters in the Marvel Universe.
Next up, this is a really fun one-shot. This is Fire and Ice Teegra number 1. So this goes along with the Fire and Ice series that they're doing based on the movie. But this one's fun. This is a one-shot story about Teegra where to consolidate her father's power and her kingdom, she is said to be betrothed to someone from another kingdom, so she runs away and hilarity ensues. But no, it's a really fun one-shot issue.
Next is Giant Size Fantastic Four. So just like the Giant Size Miles Morales that we had a while back, this is a one-shot, just a one-and-done story featuring the Fantastic Four and Stingray. When's the last time we saw him? Going up against an Atlantean Lumerian hybrid being named Natlas, and just more like undersea fun, and maybe they'll have to get a little help from Namor to beat him.
Next up, I've got Wolverine number 44. This is Sabretooth War Part 4. And in this one, Wolverine is getting sewn back together as he goes on the hunt for the Captain America Sabretooth that is around, and maybe getting some information to what the overall Sabretooth plan is. So if you're enjoying this story arc, don't miss this issue.
And last for me is Invincible Iron Man number 15. This is the first appearance of the Mark 72 armor, the one that's made all out of Mysterium. And not only that, but we get an appearance of something else that is made out of Mysterium that Iron Man is going to use to combat Fei Long. This issue was just really cool. Like, I just wanted to let you know about the first appearance of the armor. The story is really good, a lot of good action, and it's all gearing up for a final showdown between Iron Man and Fei Long.
And lastly for me, I've got Resurrection of Magneto number 2. Magneto is in the afterlife, and he is forced to look at a wall full of the names of people that he has killed or have died in his name. Will he be able to overcome this horrible grief and maybe find some light somewhere in there to return to the land of the living and help the X-Men? You'll have to read to find out, but a good issue of Resurrection of Magneto. And that is it for our top 10 quick comic picks. Thank you so much for watching. Head over to infinityflux.net right now where you can buy these books while supplies last to have them shipped to you. Or if you're local, stop by the store and pick them up. All great options. We've got our longer show coming up where we'll be going over these and a lot more books. Plus, there are variants coming up very soon. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, see ya.